It's live. Let me see. 3 participants, why can I see them? Unmute, start video. Only 3 participants right now. Oh, hey. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Hey. So before we get on this party, if you haven't moved with me before, my name is Lewis. If you got anything going on with the body, please make sure you listen to that first. If you have blocks, it's awesome to have blocks or some sort of prop, maybe a pillow or whatever. But you look like you're outside, Caroline, so that's amazing. You won't need anything but your spirit and some space. Yes, so if you don't know, tomorrow is a full moon. So we're going to do some moon flow as well today. We will move a little, not quickly, but we'll move forward and back in the mat at close to the beginning. So if you have your mat and your camera or your phone or whatever you're using, try to have the mat the long way so you can see me directly, because we'll be at the back of the mat and at the front of the mat. Other than that, you'll see the lovely Debbie in here at some point moving with us. Yeah, we're going to start in about less than a minute, so grab your blocks and stuff or your props, and yes, get ready to party. There's Debbie. Oh, great.
Oh, the sky looks great outside.
I know, doesn't it just make you want to go out there? Interesting. This playlist doesn't exist anymore. That's scary. Oh, we may have to not have music. Can't wait for this one. Okay, cool. All right, so let's do this thing called movement. Yes, I see I have a few people also on YouTube Live, so you'll see me looking at both cameras, but as long as you can see my body, I'll move with you, and also I'll speak loud enough for you to hear, hopefully. So today's practice, if you didn't catch it, it is a moon-like flow. So you get a lot of crescent stuff today, because tomorrow is the full moon, and we're gonna show some honor and space towards ourselves. So typically when we do moon salutation or Chandra Namastar, it's a little bit one breath, one move, a little bit slower and a little bit kinder, but we are going to do all the sun salutations today, and then Chandra will be the fourth one. So bear with me, stay with me. We're going to start standing today. So find yourself in a nice standing position, and if you're on your yoga mat, stand at the center of your mat. And then make sure the feet are directly under the hips. And then lift the toes up towards the face. Place the palms forward. Draw the abdominals in and lift the knees by simply engaging the quads or thighs. Roll the shoulders back and make sure the shoulders are over the hips. And lift the chin up towards the sky. Allow the eyes to close. And with the eyes closed and the chin lifted, start to slightly sway the body from left to right. Just bringing awareness to where you are in space and kind of connecting with the universe just in this moment. So this is called mountain pose or Tadasana. And it's one of our strongest postures. You can find this posture in everything we do today, including Shavasana. So take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, set an intention for your practice today. What is exactly you want to get from your practice? Where do you want to go? How do you want to move? And then once you have that intention, lower the chin so it's in line with the chest. Allow the eyes to open. Take a deep inhale and circle the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers, but keep the pointer fingers long. So you're pointing up with the pointer fingers. Deep inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the right side. Keeping in with that sway. Deep inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it over to the left side. Just getting long on both sides of the body. Inhale, center, exhale, right side. Each time, try to go a little bit deeper, allowing the breath to guide you from side to side. This is our first crescent shape or half moon shape. A couple more each side, finding a little more length through the body. And then inhale, come back to center once you've done both sides. Reach the arms up high. Exhale, pull the elbows down and lift the chest. Deep inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, pull the arms down and lift the chest. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, pull the arms down, and this time continue all the way down and interlace the hands behind the body. Pull the shoulders down the back, roll the shoulders up and back, and find that sway from left to right. Allowing the body to feel a little bit of freeness here. Maybe lift the chin, pull the knuckles down the back a little bit more. Deep inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, release the hands and circle them up on a deep inhale. And on this next exhale, fold forward at the waist. So bend the knees, put the belly on the thighs, and reach the fingertips towards the mat. Pulling the shoulders down the back. Can we exhale to straighten the legs? Inhale, bend the knees, belly on the thighs. Exhale, straighten the legs. Really getting stretches in the back of those hamstrings. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Last time, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs, leave the legs straight, lift the toes, and slide the hands under the feet. And start to shift the weight forward to the balls of the feet. You may even feel the heels lift off the mat as the hamstrings stretch. Have a little confidence here. Pull the shoulders back, lower the chin towards the chest, as if you're taking the top of the head towards the mat. Breathe here for just a second. And once you get your breath nice and controlled, lower the heels towards the mat and start to sway the hips from left to right. Once again, finding that looseness throughout the body. Allowing the head to feel heavy. Coming back to that neutral position, slide the hands from under the feet. Grab opposite elbows. Tuck the chin. Sit the hips towards the heels, belly on the thighs, and lift the arms above the head. So you're in this like chair-like position, grabbing opposite elbows. Once again, sway the body from left to right, loading those hips. You should feel a challenge here. Welcome to the challenge. Keep the chin lifted. Deep inhale. On the exhale, press to the balls of the feet. Straighten the legs, slight back bend here. Keep the elbows grasped by the hands. And then inhale, sit into that chair-like position, belly on the thighs. And exhale, stand up tall, lift the chest, slight back bend. One more. Inhale, sit the hips towards the heels, belly on the thighs. Exhale, stand up tall. This time, stand tall, reach the arms out towards the sides. Take a deep inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, circle down, forward fold, forehead to knees. Palms on the mat, step back to your hands and knees. Making sure the knees are directly under the hips. Spread the fingers wide. We're going into cat-cow, spinal flexion and extension. So the toes are tucked. Pull the shoulders back a lot. Deep inhale to lift the sit bones. Drop the belly. Lift the chest and chin. And then exhale, flip over the tops of the feet. Press the mat away. Draw those abdominals in. Deep exhale here. Inhale, tuck the toes, drop the belly, pull the shoulders back, lift the gaze. Exhale, flip over the tops of the feet, press the mat away, round the upper spine. Inhale, tuck the toes, drop the belly, pull the shoulders back, raise the gaze. Exhale, flip over the tops of the feet. Draw the abdominals in. Round the upper back. Inhale. Allow your breath to guide you here. And exhale, starting to pick up the pace. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, use the breath, breathe audibly, that means loud. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one together, deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to that neutral position. And walk the hands out on an angle. We're going into puppy pose. So your arms are on a complete angle. Tuck the toes and just lift the hips and place the bellies on the thighs. So it's almost like a downward facing dog, but the belly is on the thighs. And then from here, walk the hands up further and lower the knees towards the mat. Lower the chest towards the mat, finding that puppy-like pose. Now you can circle the arms by the feet if you need to protect the shoulders. But if the shoulders are fine, just reaching those arms long. Deep inhale to lift the chin and place the chin further up the mat. And start to wag your tail here from left to right. Like a puppy. Hence puppy pose. Finding that freeness in the chest, shoulders, and low spine. Can we lift the hips a little higher, lift the sit bones higher. Drop the belly and chest towards the mat. Then walk the hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up to all fours. Tuck the toes and find a full downward facing dog. So maybe the heels are lifted, maybe the heels are on the mat. What's most important is that we're lifting the sit bones up. That's the goal. Lift the sit bones up. Draw the abdominals in and roll the elbows towards the mat. So external rotation of the arm bone. And start to pedal through the heels here. Really getting those calves to stretch. Getting those hamstrings to stretch. We're going to wake up the abdominals here. So inhale, raise the right leg high. Exhale, bring the right knee to nose. Hold it here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Hold it here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot back. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Hold. For 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Spread the fingers wide. Lift the heels and bend the knees and stare in between the hands. And then on the exhale, you're going to hop forward, feet in between the hands. Fingertips down, inhale, long spine. Exhale, forehead to knees. Forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. We're going to get into this party. So Namastar, A, B, C, and Chandra, Namastar. Palms face forward. Deep inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, the spine is long. Exhale, walk, step, hop back, plank pose. Lower just the knees, chest, and chin, elbows into the rib cage. Press the balls of the feet, lift the chest, low cone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Deep bend in the knees, stare at the top of the mat, walk, step, or hop forward. Fingertips down, long spine, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, deep inhale. Exhale, circle down, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins. Exhale, walk, step, hop back, plank pose. And then going into chaturanga, elbows into the ribcage. We always hold the first chaturanga. You got a strong chaturanga today. Inhale, hold it here. Hold it, I know. Welcome to your body, yoga tone. Ow. Inhale, up and facing up. Did it. Exhale, downward facing up. Step the feet together. Deep bend in the knees, stand between the hands, hop forward, fingertips down, long spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, and then sit into a chair pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, circle around, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, the spine is long. Exhale, walk, step, hop back, plank pose into chaturanga, just to visit. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Spin the left heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Deep inhale here. Hands frame the front foot. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Step the left foot in between the hands. Spin the right heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step the left foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Deep in the knees, stand between the hands. Walk, step, hop forward. Inhale. Fingertips here. You get into a chair pose. Bring the hands to heart center. Take the right foot, step it back as far as you can to a lunge. And then lower that back knee towards the mat, flip over the top of the back foot. Reach the arms up, low crescent lunge. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower that back knee towards the mat. Low crescent lunge. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, chaturanga. Right foot goes back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Deep bend in the knees, stand between the hands, hop forward, long spine on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, leave the palms here. Interlace the fingers, point the number one finger, I guess is what we call it, the number one finger. We're going into Chandra, Namastar, or moon salutation. So just like we started, sway the body to the right, lateral bend, right side, deep inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, taking it over to the left side. And then exhale, back to center. Pay attention here. We take the left leg, raise the left leg high. And open out towards the left side, stepping out to goddess pose. Bringing the hands out towards the sides, palms face up, goddess pose. Deep inhale here. Exhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, 5-star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. Folding forward, keep the legs where they are, palms touch the mat. And then turn the right toes towards the back of the mat, pyramid pose. From pyramid pose, we go into triangle pose. So right toe opens, left hand reaches for left ankle, triangle pose. Look at us making magic. From triangle pose, we take it down to a runner's lunge or lunge. So bend the left knee, flip over the top of the right foot, and reach up for that lunge. Deep inhale. And exhale, hands frame the front foot. Untuck the back toes, find that lunge position. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, rise, you should be at the back of your mat. Fingers are interlacing, sway to the right on the exhale. Deep inhale here. Come back to center. And then exhale, take it over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, raise the right leg high. And on that exhale, step the right foot out to goddess pose. Bringing the arms up towards the side, chest is lifted. Deep inhale, 5-star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. Keeping the goddess pose with the legs, hands come down towards the mat. Turn the left toes towards the top of the mat. Pyramid pose. And step the left foot back just a little, open up for triangle pose. Right hand, right ankle. Open up, triangle pose. From triangle pose, we take it to that lunge. So bend that right knee, lower that back knee towards the mat. High lunge. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale, hands frame the front foot, tuck the back toes. Right foot swings back, tuck around the Skandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And an exhale, child's pose. Feet together, knees apart, forehead to the mat. Allow the forehead to kiss the mat. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can wrap the arms around to reach the heel. And just kind of bringing yourself back to your body, back to your breath. And then if the arms are long, walk the arms over to the right side off the mat. But if you're hugging yourself, it's okay. Just put your left cheek on the mat. Deep inhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat. And then exhale, walk them over to the left side of the mat. Really reaching long through that right arm, getting a stretch to the right side of the body. Deep inhale, walk the hands towards the top of the mat. And then lower the forehead towards the mat and walk the fingertips farther away, sending the hips towards the back of the mat. And walk the hands under the shoulders. Come to all fours, hands and knees. And then tuck the toes and lift the knees off the mat, belly on the thighs. Child's pose with the knees bent. And then straighten the legs. Inhale, raise that right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Spin the left heel down, rise up to warrior one. Deep inhale here, exhale, open up to warrior two. Reaching the right hand forward, left hand back, squeezing those inner thighs towards each other. Deep inhale here goes to flying warrior, and then we sit it to Skandasana. So bending the left knee, sitting to the back of the mat. Deep inhale, we take it back to warrior two. Exhale, open the arms, open the chest. We're dancing now. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, Skandasana. Good. Inhale, flying it up, finding that warrior two. Exhale, squeezing the thighs together. Last time. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, sit it to Skandasana. We'll stay in this Skandasana for a minute. It will take us to our half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. So start to stare at the outside of the right pinky toe and know that's where your right hand is going. You go into half moon. So pressing off the left foot, right fingertips go to the outside of the right toe, half moon here. So stacking the hips, straightening the right leg. Right now you should be staring at the mat just to get yourself in position. Flexing the left foot, lifting it high, keeping the hips open. From here, maybe you start to open up the chest to stack the shoulders, and then maybe you lift the left arm up towards the sky. And then maybe you take your gaze with you. And if you're here, maybe you start to float that right arm off the mat for that half moon. Hold it here for 3, 2, And 1, step it back to warrior 2. Reverse warrior here. Straighten that right leg or front leg for reverse triangle. We're going into a bounded triangle pose. So reaching through triangle. So reach, finding that triangle pose. Keep the legs where they are. Take the right arm and goes under the front thigh. Left arm goes behind. And maybe they grab each other. And if they don't meet, that's okay. Just take the left hand across the back. But make sure that right leg is straight. And then once you're bound and you're straight, take the left shoulder up towards the sky. Maybe gaze up towards the sky. Good. Release the bind and bend the right leg. Right forearm on right thigh. Extended side angle. Good. Hold it here for 3. Pressing that forearm into the thigh for 2. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior, but take the right toes to the side of the mat. Exhale, wide straddle forward fold. Grabbing the outside of the ankles, turn the big toes towards each other. Good. Hands under the shoulders, and then take the right hand to the center of the body. Almost like it's a third leg in the center of the body. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale. Can you find a twist, opening that left arm up towards the sky, but actively pulling the right hip back so the hips stay square. Inhale, lower the left arm down. Exhale, open up for that twist. One more. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, open up for that twist. Inhale, left hand replaces right hand, so left hand down in the center of the body. Right fingertips down, deep inhale. Exhale, open up, twist the right side. One side may twist differently than the other one, that's okay. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, open up for that twist. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with me here. Inhale, both hands down. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Bend that left knee and rise up to warrior 2 at the back of the mat. Deep inhale, flying warrior, and then Skandasana. Take a deep inhale here, flying back up, opening up to warrior 2. Deep exhale. Deep inhale, fly, drop to Skandasana. Opening up on that next inhale, and exhale to settle in that warrior 2. Deep inhale, fly. Exhale, Skandasana, we'll hold. We're going into that Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon. So keeping your gaze at the outside of your left pinky toe. Think of taking your left hand and reaching in that direction as we go to half moon. So deep inhale, press through that right foot, and then find that half moon. Take your time finding this posture. Don't rush into it. So first, get the hand down. Staring at the hand, flex the foot, maybe open up the right arm. Maybe take the gaze. Keeping that right foot flexed, maybe start to hover that left hand off the mat. It's a choice. Hold it for 2. And 1. Circle it back. Warrior 2. You did brilliant. Deep inhale here. Reverse warrior. And then exhale, straighten that front leg. Going into that bound triangle pose once again. So reaching through that front hip. So reach, almost like someone chopped you in the hip, and the hips shift. Reach, reach, reach. When you can no longer reach, take the left hand under the left leg. And maybe right hand circles around your back to the bind. If the bind doesn't happen, don't freak out. But if you do have that bind, take a deep inhale here, and then exhale, turn the chest or breastbone up towards the sky. Hold it here for 3. 2. And 1. Release the bind if you have it. Bend the left knee, left forearm on left thigh. Extended side angle. Pressing the forearm deep into the thigh, finding lift on both sides of the body. Reach in here, deep inhale, and deep exhale. For 1. Deep inhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior, left toes towards the side of the mat. And then exhale, wide straddle, forward fold. Hands grab the outside of the ankles. Big toes go towards each other. Allow the blood to maybe even rush to the head here. If you have a headstand in your practice, take it now. If not, just continue to stand. And then work the hands under the shoulders. If you're in a headstand, stay there. But if not, take a deep inhale to straighten the arms and lift the chest. So find that long spine. And then exhale, fold forward a little bit more. We'll do this 2 more times. Deep inhale. Press down and lift the chest. And exhale. Last time, deep inhale. And exhale. If you're in a headstand, come down from that headstand and meet us at wide straddle forward fold. And then start to walk the hands towards the top of the mat. So turn the right toes towards the top of the mat. Both hands frame the right foot. Step the right foot back, plank pose. From this plank pose, find that downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high. And then stack the hips. So right hip on top of left hip. And bend that right knee and try to get the right toes to touch the left elbow. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. And then exhale, right knee to nose. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, right leg high, stack the hips. Exhale, right knee to nose. Last time. Inhale, right leg high, stack the hips. Exhale, right knee to nose. And step the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Half lunge, half split lunge. Half Namastar. Straighten that right leg, right heel down. Hello, hamstrings. So make sure the left knee is directly under the left hip. Fingertips are on the outside of the right knee or thigh, and between the knee and hip area. We don't want them above or by the calves. We want them back here so the shoulders are over the wrists. Pull the shoulders back. Deep inhale here. And deep exhale. Can we get a little bit deeper to get a deeper stretch into that right hamstring? Deep inhale and deep exhale. Last one, deep inhale and deep exhale. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Shift it forward to a low lunge. Welcome back to our crescent lunge. Make sure the top of the left foot is down. Interlace the thumbs, reach up and reach back. Find that extension. Deep inhale here. And then exhale. Hands come to the inside of the right foot. And then we're going to walk it out to a lizard pose. So walk the hands away from us. Squeeze the right thigh into the body. Lizard pose. And if this lizard pose is comfortable, you can come down to the forearms. But just keep actively squeezing that right thigh into the rib cage. Pressing the forearms down, squeezing the thigh close to the body. The right hand under the right shoulder. Left hand under the left shoulder. Tuck the left toes, lift the back knee, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Stack the left hip, bend the left knee, try to get the left toes, touch the right elbow. One day, it's my dream. Deep exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high, stack the hips, toe to elbow. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. This time, step the foot through. Lower the back knee, flip over the back foot. Interlace the thumbs. low crescent lunge, Anjaliasana. Deep inhale, lift the chest, lift it a little bit more. Deep inhale, and then exhale, hands come down inside of the left foot. Walking the hands away for the lizard pose. Squeezing that left thigh into the rib cage. Maybe even coming down to the forearms if you can, down to the forearms on the other side. Actively pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward. So you get a stretch on your right hip flexor, and you also get a stretch on your left glute medius. So that's the booty cheek, to be frank. Good, and walk the left hand under the left shoulder, right hand under the right shoulder, tuck the back toes, step it back for downward facing dog. All right, let's go ahead and flip this dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Stack the hips, bend that right knee to reach for that left elbow. And then with control, lift the right hand off the mat and slowly flip the dog. Also called wild thing, also called rock star, it's called so many things, but I like flip the dog. Now with control, listen carefully, you're going to need to fall in triangle. Right hand comes under the right shoulder. Right knee comes to left elbow. And kick it through for fallen triangle. Listen carefully. I know, what a day. I love the moon. We're going to have a seat from this fallen triangle posture. Left hand reaches for left toes. Right hand circles around for left, forehead to knee. Inhale, sit up tall, going back into that fallen triangle. Welcome to your body. Woo! From fallen triangle, left hand comes down, step it back, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Stack the hips, bend the knee, and with control, come to the left fingertips, and then start to slowly flip the dog. Deep inhale here, and deep exhale. One more inhale, and this time on the exhale, we go to fallen triangle. So left hand comes down, left knee, right elbow. Kick it through, fallen triangle. And then have that seat. Right hand reaches for right toes, left hand reaches forehead to knee. Deep inhale here. Exhale, circle back up to that fallen triangle. Circle the right hand down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high, step it to the outside of the right knee. And then left foot outside of the left hand for that Malasana squat. So low squat position. So what we just did, we're going to do one breath, one move. It'll feel quick, but you're super strong. So we'll flip the dog, we'll triangle. We'll flip, we'll triangle. We'll flip, we'll triangle. We'll do it 3 times and then switch sides. All right, here we go. Palms down. We start with action. So shift the weight forward into the balls of the hands and then hop the feet back. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high, flip the dog. Reach the right arm long. Deep inhale. Exhale, fallen triangle. So right knee, left elbow. Reflip the dog, fallen triangle. I know. We're moving. Inhale, sit the hips towards the floor. Exhale, reach for the left toe. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, hand down, flip the dog. Same side. I know, it's a dance. Welcome to the party. Deep inhale here. Fallen triangle on the exhale. Right knee, left elbow, kick it through. Fallen triangle. We're moving. Exhale, hips to mat. Reach for the left toes. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, flip the dog. Last time on this side. Good. Deep inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, hips to floor. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other leg. Inhale, left leg high. Flip the dog. Exhale, fall in triangle. Inhale, hips to mat, hands to right foot, forehead to knee. Inhale, fall in triangle. Exhale, flip the dog. Inhale, fall in triangle. Exhale, hips to mat, forehead to knee, hug the right foot. Inhale, fall in triangle. Exhale, flip the dog. Inhale, fall in triangle last time. Exhale, hips to mat, forehead to knee, hug the right foot. Inhale, fall in triangle. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Deep bend in the knees, stand between the hands. Hop forward to a chair pose. Hands come down to heart center. Deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, chair twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. So exhale. Actively pulling the right hip back so the knees are in line. So take a look at your knees. The right hip is forward. Pull that right hip back. Deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, chair twist, left side. Opposite elbow, opposite thigh. Making sure we avoid the knee. Hold it here for 2. And 1, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, circle the hands down, forward fold, forehead to knees. Grab opposite elbows. Allow the head to hang heavy. And start to sway the body from left to right. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing the blood to rush to the head. And then release the elbows, let the knuckles drag on the floor. Tuck the chin and slowly roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. We arrive at Tadasana or mountain pose, so palms face forward. Draw the lower abdominals in. Going into some standing balance. So inhale, raise the right knee to the chest. Bring the hands to heart center. Take the right hand to grab the right ankle. And then we're going to take this into tree pose. So we want it in the upper thigh, the calf, or the ankle, but never the knee. Wherever the sole of the foot is, press it strong into that leg, and then open up that right knee. So sending the right knee towards the back of the room, this will lock you in place for that tree pose. Hands to heart center. So it's either on the thigh, on the calf, or the ankle, but avoid the knee. Deep inhale here. I call this a swaying tree pose. Arms go up towards the sky. And just like we did at the beginning, just maybe sway the arms just a little bit from left to right. We have the added challenge of being on a cushioned floor. So it is a lot more challenging for my calves today. Deep inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Going into a Yogi Toe Lock. So peace fingers with the right hand, grab the big toe. Now you're more than welcome to stay here, but if your hamstrings feel good, draw the abdominals in and send the right heel forward for that Yogi Toe Lock. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Bending the right knee. Put the sole of the right foot on the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, rise, taking the left leg with you. Take the left hand, grab the left ankle. Going into tree pose, left foot to the inside of the right thigh or calf or ankle. Palms together. Breathing in through the nose and and out through the mouth. And then reach the arms up towards the sky. If you fall out of this posture, just get back into it, or take a moment, and then start to sway the arms. Seeing if you can keep the body secure, but also be free enough to just move. And know that if you fall, you just fall. So it's not the end of the world. Bringing it back to center, hands to heart center. Peace fingers with the left hand. You grab the left big toe. Yogi Toe Lock. You can stay here, or you can extend the left leg. Try to keep the hand at heart center. Draw the abdominals in. And the next exhale, bend the left foot. Left foot goes towards the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, the spine is long. Exhale, walk, step, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Send the hips towards the heels. It's just a visit before we go into back bend. So just catch your breath here for just a second as we go into bow pose. We worked up to it, I believe last week we did a bow pose. Maybe it was last week. But we're going to do it again this week. So bring your belly down towards the mat or floor. And the tops of both feet are on the mat. And just bend the right leg and try to kick yourself in the butt. And then take the right hand to reach it forward, circle it back, and just grab the right foot. So kick the right foot into the right hand. And then if you can, if you have the strength in the knees, maybe pull the foot towards the butt. Getting that quad to stretch. And then release the right foot. Right hand under the right shoulder. Bend the left knee, kicking yourself in the butt with the left foot. Reach the left fingertips forward. And then circle it around to open the shoulder and grab that left foot. Deep inhale. And if you have the strength in the knees and quads, press the foot towards the glutes. Release the left foot. Both hands under the shoulder. Forehead down towards the mat. Reach both arms forward. Kick both feet into the butt. Listen carefully here. Slightly roll over to your left side, just a little bit. So you can take the right arm, stack the shoulder. It will make it easier to grab that right foot. Once you have that right foot, back to the belly. Slightly roll over to the right side. Circle that arm around. Grab the left foot. Once you have both feet, back to the belly. There are two ways to grab the feet. You can grab them to the insides. You can grab them also to the outsides. The outside is easier. So if you have a challenging shoulder, you can grab them in this direction. Or if you want to open up the shoulders a little more, you grab them from the inside. Once you're here, forehead to the mat. Deep inhale. Squeezing the abdominals in, tucking the tailbone, pressing it towards the mat. On the exhale, we kick the feet into the hands, lifting the chest. Kick the feet, pull the feet at the same time with the hands. Lift the chest, kick and lift, kick and lift, kick and lift, lower all the way down. You can release the feet or hold the feet, your choice. We're going to do that 2 more times. Holding the feet is easier. All right, here we go. Number 2. If you don't have the feet, bend the knees. Grab your feet. Deep inhale here. And on that exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Press the abdominals into the mat. Kick the feet. Lift the chest. Kick and lift. Kick and lift. Also squeeze the knees towards each other as you kick. 2, 1. Lower all the way down. 1 more. 1 more. Nothing beats spinal extension. It's the best. Last time, the best time. Roll the shoulders back. Forehead on the mat. Deep inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the abdominals, tailbone towards the floor. Kick kick, kick, lift and kick, lift and kick. Kick more. Squeeze the knees together for 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Lower the left cheek on the mat. Keep the legs wide, bend the knees, and drop them over to the right side, left side, doesn't really matter. Pick a side. We're going to windshield wipe anyway. And drop them over to the other side. And you start to make it as fluid as water, just left to right. Find a little bit of freeness in the low spine. And slowly coming back to the center, lowering the feet towards the mat. Hands directly under the shoulders. Press yourself up to a plank-like pose. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. And then tuck the tailbone. Circle the arms around so we don't kerplunk. And sit the hips towards the mat. I learned that kerplunking is a thing. From here, squeeze the legs together. And then pretend there's like a pillow in between your legs. Right? So just enough space for about a fist. And then tuck the tailbone under and roll down to the mat. But curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. And then put your hands behind your head and extend the legs out long. Now find a little bit of external rotation. Remember, there's a pillow in between your legs. If you have a block, you can totally use a block, or you can use your imagination. But keep the space. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale to lower the legs down, keeping that space for 2, 1. Exhale, rise up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Raise them up for 3, 2, 1. One more down for 3, 2, 1. Raise it up for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, lower the soles of the feet towards the mat, lower the head on the mat. Take the right ankle, cross it over the left knee, and flex the right foot. And then cactus the arms, so that's making 90-degree angles with the arms, and place them on the mat. And then drop the sole of the right foot over to the left side, and keep pressing the right knee away. So you're getting a low spine twist, as well as your right hip. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, squeeze those abdominals, take it back to that figure 4 shape. And then switch the cross of the ankles. Left ankle crosses over right, pressing the left knee away. Deep inhale. Exhale, dropping over to the right side. Getting that low spine twist. Left hip. The glutes. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, rise that figure 4 shape up. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself the world's tightest hug. Squeeze, roll up, deep inhale. And then on the exhale, with control, slowly float the body onto the mat. Palms open, feet open. Allow the eyes to close. Allow the breath to slow down. And for a moment, just be here. As your breath begins to slow down, take yourself back to your intention. That intention that you set at the beginning of class. No matter what it is, think about that intention. And then start to scan the body. Scanning from the toes all the way to the crown of the head. Seeing what feels good. Seeing what feels great. Seeing what feels different. And as you take these next 2 minutes of complete silence, do an inscape. It's inscape inside the body. So it's not an escape, it's an inscape. It's a search inside of self. Find a place that you can be honest with yourself. As you start to leave this place of vulnerability or self-reflection, start to wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. Bring yourself back to you. And hug the knees into the chest. And then at your own pace, in your own time, find yourself up to a comfortable seat. There's no rush. And once you arrive at that seat, allow the eyes to close just one more time if they open. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do 2 more rounds of that. Just deep breaths in through the nose, no intention, just breath, and out through the mouth. Last time, deep inhale through the nose. And out through the mouth. And with the eyes closed, give the world's biggest smile. The smile that never hurt nobody. And then allow the eyes to open. Maybe spot something that you didn't see before. Look around. Oh, that wasn't there. I didn't notice that. This brings you back to where we are in space and time. So another week we got to move together. It's also the last day of February we'll move together. It's the end of Black History Month. But also, final reminder, tomorrow is a full moon. So if you are person who charges crystals, or you want to set intentions, it's the perfect time. Ironically, the full moon calendar means in Amsterdam, it would be at 9:17 in the morning, but you'll still have the full moon that night as well. But at 9:17 is the optimal time to look at the sky. Even if you don't see the moon, know it's up there. Other than that, I appreciate you all for trusting me in my craziness, and thank you for joining the moon flow. I hope you enjoyed the moving around a little bit and the challenging. As always, the light in me shines as bright as the light in you. And I look forward to seeing you in March or next week. So be blessed and be great. Namaste. Bye.
Bye.
End meeting for all. Leave meeting, I said. Leave. There we go.